Hello and welcome once more in today's episode of Power FCB, and in today's episode we're going to be discussing transfer news once more, and this concerns Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Yes, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Xavi Hernandez right back options, and finally Sergio Busquets renewal question. Before we move on to this, I'll kindly wish to request you to subscribe to this new channel in Barcelona world for the love of Barca and be among the first 50 subscribers in this channel, and that will guarantee you automatic membership of the channel only for the first 50 subscribers. Give that like button, of course, don't forget, and without further ado, let's get into the news. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has confirmed that he's very much interested in signing for Barcelona this summer, and he is constantly in direct talks with Xavi Hernandez, and Barcelona are more than willing to let him come in as much as Aubameyang does. But this only depends if he comes for free. And of course, Barcelona is currently looking for a backup for Robert Lewandowski, for we only have one striker, that is Robert Lewandowski. We understand that there is interest in Brazilian striker Vitor Roque, who is currently at Atletico Paranaense, but Aubameyang being for free this summer is a nice deal, and that will depend on financial fair play. If Barcelona fail to sign Vitor Roque this summer, they'll go directly for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Apparently, there were news that Barcelona have talked with Vitor Roque, and Vitor Roque is more than willing to wait for Barcelona to solve their financial issues so that he can sign for Barcelona, and maybe, just maybe, if things get more and more tougher, maybe he'll sign for Barcelona but get registered and come to Barcelona in 2024. So signing for Aubameyang most likely is more likely than for Vitor Roque due to financial issues, but Vitor Roque is more than willing to wait for Barcelona, and let's wait and see. What's your views concerning the striker? Will you want to see Aubameyang back to Barcelona, or you prioritize the Brazilian striker Vitor Roque? Going on into more and more news is that Xavi Hernandez insists on signing a new right back for the next season. His first priority currently is only Juan Foyth. Juan Foyth is an Argentine right back playing for Villarreal. He played at Tottenham. I saw him at Tottenham. He was never that good, but currently at Villarreal he's doing well. And Xavi Hernandez has been impressed by Juan Foyth, though his market price, his release cost, is very far from being achieved by Barcelona's current financial issue, because Villarreal values him at 60 million euros, and it's going to be hard for Barcelona to trigger this for only one player, and that is a right back. Other option is Joao Cancelo, and this will only depend if Manchester City will allow Cancelo to leave on loan. Barcelona are more than willing to go for Cancelo on loan, only on loan, for he's valued around 70 million euros. Again, more than far. I mean, that is far from what Barcelona can achieve with their current financial issues. And again, another option, and that is the third option, is Arnau Martinez. He plays for Girona. He's a graduate from La Masia. He understands Barcelona better than Cancelo or Juan Foyth. He has been here before. He came from La Masia, and currently he's a third option after Juan Foyth. We all understand what happened last summer. We signed Bellerin from Arsenal, and the move never bore any fruits because he failed as a right back for Barcelona. And of course, we understand the Azpilicueta move never materialized due to reasons that still are undisclosed at Barcelona. And going into the last news, it concerns our own captain, Sergio Busquets. And it says that Sergio Busquets hasn't yet given his response on the renewal contract offer that he received 2 weeks ago from Barcelona. And apparently, no one in the club knows Busquets' decision, and this has raised eyebrows within the club. My goodness, I don't understand why Busquets haven't done this, but sometimes I get to understand because he was linked to Lionel Messi, but according to Javi Miguel, he says that Busquets' renewal isn't linked with Lionel Messi. Oh my goodness, what's happening? My goodness. This thing is getting more than hard. I would like to have that one last dance with Busquets and Messi. If Messi move will happen, of which I'm very certain that is going to happen. But up to this point, Busquets haven't given yet any response. 2 weeks has already passed and is very quiet with the offer. We understand that Barcelona has proposed much more salary by far for Sergio Busquets so as to cater for the financial fair play. But, according to Fernando Polo, is that Busquets will give his response to Xavi once the 5-day off has come to an end. Up to that point, I come to the end of today's episode. I would like to ask you, would you like to see Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang at Barcelona, or will you go for Victor Roque? Who is your favorite right back to be signed? Is it Joao Cancelo? Is it Juan Foyth? Or Arnau Martinez, our former La Masia player, who is very, very much compared to other two options in the right back? And of course, the renewal of our captain, Sergio Busquets. Will you like him to renew, or it's time over for Sergio Busquets? We come to the end of this episode. Visca Barça, Visca Catalunya.